Hello everyone, welcome back to Pokémon HeartGold. Last time we defeated the horrible Team Rocket inside of the radio tower, and we made our way into the ice caves, and we're going to be continuing our puzzling through this area as we try to maneuver our way out to the other side. Also, Golbats. Oh, and how can I forget that we met Raikou on the water, and I had a little bit of a freak-out moment. I'm totally clipping that. And I'm clipping that moment. I haven't edited it yet, but I'm definitely going to clip it. Jeez. If you want to see my genuine reactions, there you go. Because it's so random that you'll ever find them anyway. The fact that I found one, not only there, but just on the water, it was one, I was like, wait, what? How did that happen? But it's fine. It's fine. Everyone gonna like. Enjoy. Oh no! No, there we go. No, there we go. The boulder fell down. Fantastic. We're gonna push this up, then over. Push it up. Oh gosh. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I can salvage this. I went the wrong direction. I thought I was like, oh, please don't tell me I have to restart the room. Thankfully, that is not the case. There we go. Boulder fell down. Okay. There we go. That's all the boulders. And you could fall down one of the holes that have the boulders, but if you do this one, you can get a max potion, and you don't have to go through the whole rigmarole of actually bouncing off the boulders to go get it. So, this is how you want to do it. Well, so technically you don't need the top left one, but you do get a max potion out of it, so I'd suggest going ahead to do that. Alright, also, if you have Rock Smash, let's go, Scoutret! You get the Never Melt Ice. So this item is good for our friend Gordy here. This is the item I was actually wanting him to have. So he has the amulet coin. We'll swap that out for the Never Melt Ice. So that'll allow him to have the ability to do even more ice damage. So very good item for him. We'll go down, grab Avalanche, which isn't particularly good for Gordy, but we'll see who else can learn it. I don't think really anyone else can, to be completely honest. Let's look. I highly doubt. Yeah, it's just Gordy. The cool thing about Avalanche is if they get damaged the turn they use it, the damage dealt is double. The power of Avalanche is doubled. So for Gordy, that's actually a really great move. However, I do like the priority of Ice Shard, so that's why I'm not going to do it. Alright, push that down. And here we're gonna be grabbing an iron, which is a good item. That'll beef up even our beefy Pokemon even more. I'm gonna give this to Gordy, actually. Gordy's gonna be probably one of the key Pokemon in the next gym. Well, he is gonna be the key Pokemon in the next area, in the next gym. So, Alright, protein, another good item. So we're gonna give that. We don't have too many Pokemon that do physical attacks. Really, Chia and Merc are the only ones. So I'm gonna give Mercules that. Alright, so.
Me oh my, is that you, Ethan? Fancy meeting you here. To tell the truth, my sandals are frozen on the ice and I'm stuck here. In other words, my flip-flops are quick frozen with the ground. Tee-hee! Well, it's no laughing matter. Would you push my back?
Sure. Shove!
You are really kind. Thank you so much.
Alright. Well, she's very thankful for what we did, but there is an item over there, and I'm not leaving without it. Try to think. Maybe this way? Yeah, it's this way. Alright, we got a PP up, so that's not going to be a bad item there, not at all. We can use that on something like Ice Beam, because I'm probably going to keep Ice Beam.
Wow, you came through the ice path? You must be a real hotshot trainer.
Thanks, I guess. I don't know why he was going left. Kind of worrying there. All right. So I think we'll be fine. I think. All right. Come back anytime. All right. I don't know why I was making Nurse Joy an old woman. She's not. So this guy, I am the Pokemon Move Maniac. I know every move that a Pokemon can learn while leveling up, and I can make that Pokemon remember those moves. But it'll cost you a heart scale. I do not have one. He's the move deleter. This woman, she gives you Draco Meteor to a dragon type, but it has to be very friendly with you. This guy, let me reward your passion with some absolutely astounding moves. They're ultimate moves. They can only be taught to your beginners. No one else. So, hey, you want to teach Frenzy Plant? It's basically a Hyper Beam. I'll show you. 150, 90. The foe is slammed with an enormous tree. The user cannot move on the next turn. It is a special attack, so it is a lot better in terms of damage than Petal Dance. But Petal Dance does like 2 or 3 hits, and then your Pokemon is confused. This is a lot different. I don't think I will. I might change my mind. But it don't get me wrong, it depends on the Pokemon. It actually might be a good move. But for Chia, while it could be very good, because he be a tanky boy, I don't know if it would be good for him. I generally, because the damage output would not be the best.
A clan of trainers who can freely command dragon-type Pokemon lives right here in Blackthorn. As a result, there are many legends about dragons in this town.
So, Dratini. Alright, I don't really remember where you get heart scales in this game. So you might actually, I think honestly the best thing to do is just look it up. I think to give our Pokemon the best fighting chance at this point, we might have to go training, which would really suck, but the best fighting chance our Pokemon are going to have is if I have Ancestor with us. So, if anything, he can be used as a backup to help fight. So. And I did heal everybody. So, everyone's good. I do have a win condition against the boss monster of this gym, so I think we'll be fine. Emphasis on the think part. But yeah, there's not much to do in this town except this, so... Yo, Chimp in the Making! This gym has unstable feeding. Keep your Pokemon in their Pokeballs. Now, Claire uses the mythical and sacred Dragon-type Pokemon. You can't damage them very easily, but you know, they're supposed to be weak against Ice-type moves. Which is why Gordy is going to be king in this. However, weirdly enough, instead of just having a bunch of Dragon types, especially with this being Gen 4, they are faithful to the original players' teams. Most people are either going to have are like Horsies and Seadras. You may be wondering, well, why is that? Are they dragons? No, Kingdra is. But Horsey and Seadra? Not so much. But they do have Dratini as well, so that is something you want to keep an eye out on. And I think there's maybe one. I don't quite remember. That has a Dragonair. Alright, well, Dragon Rush is a bit nasty. It's a pretty... But on a Dratini it doesn't do a lot. It's a low accuracy but high damage dragon move. Another Dratini. Nah, we're good. Jeez. Yeah, Gordy's gonna make very short work of a lot of these Pokemon because it's just like ice, ice, ice. There it is. There's the Seadra. Maybe I should keep Gordy out in first. Alright. Getting a brine. Unfortunate. I didn't want to risk Thunder missing, so I used Thunder Punch. And I don't have Thunderbolt yet, so... I forget... No, oh yeah, I think Volty didn't get it. That's too bad. Maybe later? Like in this gen he gets Thunderbolt? I don't quite remember. Also, if you need to leave and heal, those teleporters that you see to the left will take you back to the beginning of the gym.
Dragons are sacred Pokemon. They are filled with full of life of energy. If you're not serious, you will be able to beat them.
Now, I personally do like the design of this gym more than the original. This gym in the original version was another one where you actually needed an HM to actually do it, because you needed strength, and you had to do strength puzzles while having to deal with trainers, and it was a 2-floored gym, which was unique, but you had to deal with the first floor, which was just a bunch of broken pathways over a pit of lava. And then on the second floor, it was kind of separated by walls, but you also had to deal with the boulder push puzzles. And if you failed the boulder push puzzle, you had to reset the room. Thankfully, though, if you were able to get through, because you had to push the boulders down the chutes like you did in the ice caves. Oh, geez, that's going to do a lot of damage. Like in the ice caves, you had to do that, but with and thankfully they stayed set, so if you didn't have to reset things, you didn't have to do all of them over again, or if you had to go heal your Pokemon, because again, in the OG version of this game, this dungeon, well, it pretty much was a dungeon, this gym was absolutely just awful to deal with. That was the wrong Pokemon. I need to pay attention. Alright. It's not as if we all use Dragon-type Pokemon. We all use Dragon-type Pokemon. It's more than we're interested in using strong Pokemon. That's my thing. It's weird. This is a Dragon-type gym, and you're having to deal with Horsies and Seadras. I get that, hey, they're hinting at an evolution to Horsea and Seadra, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. Keendra's cool. It's just one of those really bizarre ones. Okay. That's a bit much there. At that point, I should have just... First turn should have thundered the Horsea. But I didn't think Horsea was going to hit me twice with Hydro Pump. Alright, Seadra. No, I'm not switching out. I am going to heal, though. Because first of all, the incessant beeping is going to get really annoying. The other thing is that I would actually like it if my Pokemon did not faint. Alright, so... Brine... Yeah, that's not much of anything. Thankfully. Because I don't have less than half health. Now I do. But you get hit by a thunder, so everything's fine. Nice. Just what I expected. Then why did you battle? Alright. Hold on. Sounds like it's raining outside. Oh, it is raining. Okay. Alright. Good to know. I've been training hard with Claire. There's no way I can lose. That is not actually remotely true, especially if you only have one Pokemon. Come on, I've got 6. Even if your Pokemon is level 38. And that's the thing, it's just like you're thrown into a gym that has at least level 35s, and you just got done with an area that had, at best, level 30s. Like, level 35s. but you didn't deal with enough of them to actually really have it matter. It's kind of weird. Alright. That brine is not going to do a lot. Bubble Beam actually did more damage, oddly enough. Alright. Okay. You shouldn't be hearing it rain, but I can definitely hear it rain. So. Oh, that's disappointing. Which, personally, I wouldn't mind if that bled in, because I don't know. Is it just me? Maybe not. I just love the sound of rain. It's just, there's something very soothing and calming about it. All right, my chance of losing, not even 1%. Well, my chance of losing is 0%. Which means you have a 100% chance of losing. So, I mean, I can't help you else. In any way else other than saying, you need to learn how to math, bro. Alright. Hopefully I can get a free... oh, never mind. Fine game. Be like that. Let's go, Gordy! Dragon Rage. Yeah, this is gonna be the big problem. Because Dragon Rage is guaranteed 40 damage. And then there's no fairy fairy Pokemon yet, so we're having to deal with this. There we go. One shot. Gordy MVP. Well, that's odd. Alright. Alright, well, we have our Pokemon. Oh. Oh, jeez. I hate this. There we go. Jeez. I am Claire, the world's best dragon type master. Have you asked Lance about that? I can hold my own against even the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine, let's do this. As gym leader, I will use my full power against any opponent. Alright. Claire has a Gyarados. Weirdly enough. Not a dragon, but hey. Still used by dragon type users for some reason. Alright. It does have Dragon Rage, so you do want to be careful about that. Point proven. Alright. I want to see if I can get a paralyze. I may not. Chia might be taken out. Unfortunately. Yeah. Because... Oh, you also have Dragon Bolts? Alright, weirdo. Jeez, that was weird. It's like, hey, I'm gonna use Dragon Bolts. Well, you did try. Well, you have 2 dragon moves. I'll hand that to you. I'll give that to you. As ridiculous as you are. Alright, can I please get a paralyze? I'm using secret power because I want to be able to respond to what she does. Critical hit, and I got a paralyze. Nice. Does that mean I can go first? Yes. Okay. That is good to know. She's probably mad. I mean, it's not ideal, but I'll keep using synthesis. It'd be nice if I actually had a, oh, jeez. Come on! You're not getting hit by paralyze at all. This is shenanigans to the nth degree. Also, she used Hyper Potion. I could use a Hyper Potion, but I'm choosing to opt into my Pokemon's abilities rather than that. Alright, we're back up to full. There we go, jeez. How much damage is this gonna do? Not a lot. Well, I think that's the end of Chia, unless Paralyze keeps helping me out. It may not. I don't know. It seems to not. Alright, well, I'm gonna be switching Chia out, because golly, I'm not having you faint on me. Oh, Gyarados used Bite. I think that was the end of its Dragon Rages. Yeah, Gyarados is down after that. Yay! Voltila wants to learn... Oh, yeah, that's right. Doesn't learn Thunderbolt, but learns Discharge. I'm taking Tackle off at this point. If I can find a... I know he learns Signal Beam later. But if I can find a Heart Scale, I could probably teach him Power Gem, which would be really good for him. Alright. Chia needed a level. That's why I was still trying to keep him alive. Alright. Dragonair. Sounds like time for Gordy to step on the stage. Oh my, are you serious? I'm gonna use Paralyze. I guess you didn't like the fact that I paralyzed you. Dragon Pulse. Oh, Gordy! Oh, Gordy. Almost. I assume that's gonna be a Hyper Potion heal. I'm gonna take the time to take off that. It was not. Okay. Well, I know you're going first, so I'd be a fool to not do this. And I know you can't get crits on Gordy, so I'm fine. You know, I should have done an Ice Shard. That was light. Or thunder. I heard the thunder. I didn't see lightning. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna stop after this episode. I don't want, like, my computer just... and I'd be in the middle of a recording. That would be awful. Alright. Gordy. Gordy, buddy. Man. Yeah, just an FYI, these Dragonairs are not nice. They're awful. And the thing is, it's just enough to not do... it's just a little too little on the damage. Otherwise, I would be fine. And I could one-shot him. But the fact that I can't leaves it open for them to just sit there and Dragon Pulse you. Which just makes it awful. Just awful, man. Gonna use Dragon... Oh, use Ice Shard on the Dragon. Jeez. Alright. There we go. Got rid of the Dragonairs. Here's the Kingdra. So, here's the plan. We're gonna cheese the heck out of this. One Pokemon left. This is where the real battle begins. We're Perish Songing. I don't need accuracy for Perish Song. Alright. So, Kingdra has a Perish count of 3. So does Gordy. But you know what? I don't care. I'm going to take the time. Because all I'm doing is going to waste the counter. Because damage-wise, I don't think I can actually pull off a win here. I might be able to, but that's gonna be a little bit. But the idea is, hey, we'll switch out. Let's go Chia. And Chia will be able to, I thought, could tank some hits, but apparently just gets absolutely destroyed there. Takes 51 points of damage off that. We're gonna heal. As long as it's not hyper... Okay. It does know Hyper Beam and Hydro Pump. So... it, some reason, did not do that. But you know what? It's fine. I'm okay with that. Gordy got a level, as he should have. I lost! I don't believe it! There must be... No, it's called strategy, woman.
I won't concede this. I might have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know. You should take the Dragon Master Challenge. Behind this gym is a place called the Dragon's Den. There's a small shrine at its heart. Go there. If you can prove you've lost your lazy ideals, I will admit that you're a trainer worthy of the Gen Badge. What's the matter? Is it too much to expect of you?
Yeah, she's a bit of a horrible individual. So, the only way you're... Oh my gosh. What, Boba? Hey, Ethan, it's the warden. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but I finally got up with a new test. Alright, we'll deal with that in a minute. We'll deal with that in the next episode. Alright, in the next episode, we'll do this dragon challenge test thing that Claire wants us to do. Because, oh jeez. She couldn't accept the fact that she got locked out, and she couldn't do anything about Parrish Song. Another reason why Gordy's MVP. And why I put Parrish Song on him. Just, it makes that fight with Kendra all the more bearable. Because genuinely, if you don't have Parrish Song, that Kendra is rough. As you can tell, it was level 41. We had no Pokemon that was near its level. Its stats are really good. It has, as I was saying, it has Hydro Pump, it has Hyper Beam, it has Dragon Pulse. It does a lot of damage, and it does not care. So, there is that. But, yeah, that'll be it for this episode. It seems like the storm's come down, so I might actually be able to do another episode in a minute. So, we shall see. I'm gonna wait a minute to kind of see if the storm's settled. But, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.